boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello, learners, parents, and teachers. I am Mercy Johnson Mason, your teacher for this lesson. Our lesson for today is for grade 6. The subject is General Science, and the topic is HIV and AIDS and its impact on the immune system. This is a continuation of our last lesson, Body Defense System, Fighting Infections. In our last lesson, we discussed how the body fights infections and sight words were given. Please continue to study them. They are infection, pathogen, germs, bacteria, antigen, antibodies, active immunity, and passive immunity. Today we will focus on the impact of HIV and AIDS on the immune system, how HIV is spread and prevented. Please take your pencil or pen and copybook and get ready for today's lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to state the meaning of HIV and AIDS. Explain the impact of HIV and AIDS on the immune system. Explain how HIV is spread and state ways of preventing HIV. First, we will look at the acronyms for HIV and AIDS. Now, learners, please listen quietly and take notes as I read out the acronyms and meaning of HIV and AIDS. The letter H stands for human. I repeat, the letter H stands for human. I stands for immunodeficiency. I repeat, I stands for immunodeficiency. V stands for virus. I repeat, V stands for virus. Let us now look at the acronym for AIDS. A stands for acquired. I repeat, A stands for acquired. I stands for immune. D stands for deficiency. S stands for syndrome. The word human means that the virus infects only humans. It lives only in humans. Immunodeficiency refers to the broken down of the human body's immune system. The immune system is the body's defense force used to fight off infections in the body. Virus refer to the type of germ that affects human only. The human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, is a germ that causes AIDS. This virus infects only human beings. HIV is a virus that travels or is transmitted from one infected person to another. The virus enters the human body and attacks the white blood cells, the body's defenses against disease. The virus weakens the immune system, leaving it open to be attacked by other germs. We will now take a short health tips. When we get back, we will continue with our lesson.
Coronavirus spreads via droplets. When the person coughs or sneezes, the droplets land on surfaces and are picked up on the hands of others and spread further. People catch the virus when they touch their infected hands to their mouth, nose, or eyes. It follows that the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself is keep your hands clean by washing them frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer.
Welcome back, learners. Before our break, we were talking about human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. I want you to listen carefully as I continue with our lesson. AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Acquired means to get something that you are not born with. Immune, defense system in your body that provides protection from diseases. Deficiency, lack of response by the immune system. Your immune system lacks something. The immune system breaks down when the body gets the virus, but it does not break like an egg, listener. It breaks down gradually over time. It becomes deficient, less and less efficient after being attacked by the multiplying numbers of viruses in the body. S. Syndrome. Syndrome is the group or collection of signs and symptoms of diseases in a person who has AIDS. It is described as a syndrome rather than a disease because it manifests itself in the body as a collection of diseases. As the human body's immune system becomes weaker from virus, more serious conditions such as pneumonia, tuberculosis, which is TB, may develop. AIDS is the name of the disease. AIDS is a very serious disease that has no cure. The virus has no boundary. Anyone can become infected with the disease. When a person comes in contact with HIV, the virus will affect several stages. If left untreated, HIV is likely to lead to AIDS. A person infected with the virus may not show any signs for a number of months or years. After this stage, they may look normal and healthy, but they can infect others. At the later stage, an infected person may start to show AIDS-related diseases such as pneumonia, which is chronic cold, or tuberculosis, which is TB. Please remember that people who are infected with HIV should not be discriminated or stigmatized against in our community. You are to show them love, care for them, and support them. People with HIV live longer if they are treated and cared for. If anyone is infected with HIV, treatment can be given to live longer. How is HIV spread? HIV is spread from one infected person to another by the following ways. 1. Having unprotected sexual intercourse with an infected person. When you have sex with someone that is infected with the HIV virus without using condom, you will come in contact with the virus. 2. Receiving unsafe blood during blood transfusion. And this is normally done in the hospital where blood is being transfused from another person to another person. Sharing needles, blades, skin-piercing instruments. For example, using shaving blades on more than 2 persons at the same time, or using needles for tattoos on our arms with more than 1, 2, or 3 persons. We can also get the virus when an infected pregnant mother transferred the virus to her unborn child during pregnancy or childbirth. Learners, there are signs and symptoms for HIV and AIDS. Let us look at some of them. Fever may develop, weight loss, deep dry coughing, sore throat, weakness, diarrhea. Please remember that HIV and AIDS has no cure, but it can be prevented. Please pick up your copybook and pencil or pen and write down the ways through which HIV is prevented. Are you ready? Good. Let us write. Ways of preventing oneself against HIV infection. Abstinence. Keep safe. Do not have sexual intercourse. Use clean or sterilized instruments. such as needles or blades. Receive safe blood during blood transfusion. For adults who are sexually active, have safe sex. Use new condom. For adults who are sexually active, be faithful to one sexual partner. We will take a short break and bring you some health tips. And when we get back, we will continue with our lesson.
Hello, students. My name is Mr. Sayo Amazing, a gospel artist that sang the song Jehovah Bless Me. He took me from nowhere to somewhere. Took me from nowhere to somewhere. Jehovah took me from nowhere to somewhere. You took me from nowhere to somewhere. Jehovah took me from nowhere to somewhere. Well, I've come to tell you about this coronavirus. Wash your hands as many times as possible with soap and water. Use tissue while coughing. Use tissue while sneezing. Remember, clean hands stop diseases. Let's keep learning while we are still at our very homes. Took me from nowhere to somewhere. Jehovah took me from nowhere to somewhere. You took me from nowhere to somewhere. Jehovah took me from nowhere to somewhere.
Welcome back, learners. Before our short break, we were discussing how HIV is spread and prevented. I'm going to read out some questions and I want you to listen carefully for the correct answers or options. Write your answers in your copybook. Question number 1. What is acquired immune deficiency syndrome, more commonly known as? I repeat, what is acquired immune deficiency syndrome, more commonly known as? A. HIV. B. AIDS, ACE. C. Acquired. Question number 2. What is HIV more commonly known as? I repeat, what is HIV more commonly known as? A. Human immunodeficiency virus. B. Human immune virus. C. Human deficiency virus. Question number 2. HIV is prevented when you A. Keep safe. B. Use clean or sterilized instruments. C. Receive safe blood during blood transfusion. D. All of the above. I repeat, HIV is prevented when you A. Keep safe. B. Use clean or sterilized instruments. C. Receive safe blood during blood transfusion. D. All of the above. Please keep your answers as we will go over them. Before then, let's listen to some health information.
What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problems. kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Now we are back. I'm going to read out the questions again with the correct answers. Question number 1. What is acquired immune deficiency syndrome more commonly known as? Correct answer is B. AIDS. Question number 2. What is HIV more commonly known as? Correct answer is A. Human immunodeficiency virus. Question number 3. HIV is prevented by? Correct answer is D. All of the above. Now, how many did you get correct? If you got all correct, give yourself a hand clap. If not, keep listening to the end of this lesson, and by the end you will get all right. Today we learned about the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, and acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS. HIV causes AIDS. HIV is a virus that is transmitted from one infected person to another. It weakens the body's immune system by attacking the white blood cells. We also learned that HIV AIDS results from infected virus. We also learned that AIDS is the result of a number of diseases that attack the blood and the body. HIV can be prevented when we keep safe. Please study these words. Acquired, immune, syndrome, deficiency, disease, virus, and abstinence. Thank you, listener, and thank you, learners. Please continue to study and keep safe. If you have any questions or need clarification on today's lesson, please text it to the following numbers: 0880 744 654, 0880 744 654, or 0770 744 654, or 0555 811 309. I repeat, 0555 811 309. I have been your presenter, Mercy Johnson Mason, your teacher for today's lesson. This is the Ministry of Education and Partners Coronavirus COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. Goodbye for now.